So I've noticed there are like two types of writers, right? You have people who write because they like writing, and then you have people who write because they have something to say, and like both have their merits. And you have to really think about like what kind of a writer are you? You know what I mean? Because like something I realized, like, so I studied English, right? And I realized like throughout the entire time, like I only wrote when I wanted to write about something. I never just like wrote for the sake of writing. And like I read a lot of books where people clearly wrote this because they just enjoy the process of writing, not because there's some like deep message in the book. Like if you read anything in like, I don't know, like the 17th century, like people just wrote because like they just like writing. I've read this account of this woman going to the Scottish Highlands, and it was just a description of the Highlands, and it's like there's nothing deep here. They just like wrote it because they just like writing. And like I would put like Jane Eyre and like Wuthering Heights in here. Like it's just like there's nothing really like deep about these books. Like I've written essays about these books, so like I actually know them pretty well. But there's nothing like too deep. All these like lenses you're applying to them are just kind of created like in the future and like the Victorian era and stuff like that. And it's just like I noticed, but like I feel like after modernism, people wrote because they had something to say, not because they just like writing. And I don't know, it's just like really interesting to think about like how you can bucket writers like that, people who write because they like writing versus people who write because they have something to say.